Hey there everybody, it's Kirby back again, and I'm on a completely different game. I had finished all my base tours on No Man's Sky, and I had a couple of requests to show my small city that I built in Subnautica. This is not creative mode, this is survival mode. I finished the game. I have a few bases. I have the original drop pod. I have a base down in the lava fields, Lost River area, and I have one just above the entrance to the Lost River. You can see my spaceship over here, my rocket, all built ready to rock. And right now I'm on my Cyclops. This is my portable base. I'll give you a quick little tour of what we got here. Modification station here. Fire suppression system. Come through here and we've got my little desk workshop control area. My cafeteria with my vending machines, my coffee, of course, my fabricator. And then as we come back in here, this is where I have all my plants and my fish. I don't believe you can eat the fish. Yeah, you can, apparently, out of the aquarium. But with just this one plant right here, the marble melon. If you pick 3 and cut one, the one you cut gives you 4 seeds, so you can replant them again. It works wonderful. That's why I have 8 marble melon here in my Cyclops. When I'm really low on both food and water, if I cut only 2 plants, pick the rest, I can eat them all and plant 8 plants again. I'll have completely full food and water. They are by far the best plants, the best nourishment in the game. On off chance I happen to cut too many or whatever and I run out, I've got Chinese potatoes, I've got lantern fruit, and I have the bulbo tree. A couple of each. Definitely extra storage. We come back here, we've got all my battery bank, as well as the upgrades. My upgrades on this, I have the engine efficiency, the depth module MK3, so you can get down the absolute furthest, the fire suppression system, the sonar upgrade, which is huge, especially when you're down in the Lost River, the Cyclops, the thermal reactor module, and the shield generator. The thermal reactor module's wonderful. When you're down in the Lost River in the lava fields, when you've got the heat vents, you park this thing near a heat vent and it will recharge itself. This side I really don't have anything but my 3 power cells. The Cyclops fabricators back in here. I have my prawn suit with me. I take this ship particularly down into the Lost River and lava fields quite a bit. My prawn suit is maxed, so I can go down there and take whatever I need, mine whatever you need. I'll show you down there once we get to the city. And I do mean city. This is this is crazy. I went a little nutty. But if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that I like to build, and I build quite a bit. Again, there's my rocket over there. Maybe we'll take a closer look at that one a little bit later. But first, let's submerge. Now you'll see this big pile of icons. That's all my stuff. We'll take a quick look. And I'll keep the lights off so you can see it better when we come up. You're slowly starting to see the lights outlining the city. Now, any of these games, if anyone would like to see a playthrough of anything, by all means, just let me know. I play quite a bit. Lately, I've been playing SnowRunner, of all games. I didn't think I would like that at all, but I got pretty hooked to it. Oh, gotta come over here. I'm a little off. SnowRunner, The Forest, Subnautica, No Man's Sky. I play Elite Dangerous now and again. Red Dead Redemption was a huge game, except for all the trolls. Well, this is my city. These little ports here are the landing pads, or the docking bays for the different Cyclops when people come to visit. But it's not a multiplayer game, so no one can actually come visit, unfortunately. I think that would be awesome if this was a multiplayer game. If you don't know, this little button up top here is the camera mode. So you can see everything from the different cameras. Depending on which camera you cycle to. Now I can see here that I'm up higher in this one than the other two Cyclops that I have here. So I can steer and completely captain the vessel from here. It makes going through the Lost River, it makes going through real tight spaces a lot easier. Just inch up a little bit so I get them all kind of uniform here. Perfect. All right. Now we'll power this guy down.
Powering down.
All right. Now downstairs we go. What I have here is, this is what the storage looks like on the Cyclops. You get that many, and that's what you're allowed. You can't upgrade, you can't do anything. You can't build more of these. However, you can build these lockers in here. It is such a huge deal when you have extra lockers built in. If you're going on extended trips, here's my prawn suit, my drilling arm, my grapple arm. If you're going on extended trips, you want to have just plenty of meds. You want to have plenty of food and water. You want to have enough room to completely load up with anything you should possibly need. I absolutely hate going down to the lava fields in the Lost River. I always get lost. I always get banged up. It's awful. So if I go down there, I'll go down for a mining mission, and I'll stay for a couple of days, and I'll do nothing but completely max out my prawn suit storage, as well as all the storage on here, and then I'll come back. Other than that, I try not to go down there very much. All right, well, let's take a quick look at what we got here. This is my little city. There we go. That's a good view. All these pods on the end here, these are all separate apartments. They all have living quarters in them, all doored off. My observation lounge here in the middle. I've got 4 sea moths in their little bays. And I have 3 prawn suits besides the one that's inside my Cyclops. So I've got 4 prawn suits altogether. All my items, all the prawn suits, all the sea moths, my Cyclops, they are all basically the same. They're all outfitted almost identical. My upgrades on these are always the same. I've got 3 storage and the MK3 depth. I want to be able to go as deep as I possibly can, and I want enough storage where if I'm going to take one of these out for a mining trip, I can completely load up and come back. If you've noticed the size of the city, you'll know I do a lot of mining. I have quite a bit going on here. There's my other one. And boy, it took some mining to get all of this done. I think if I go out here, I'll go back to the Cyclops. Oh no, this one's blocked off. Oh, this, I know what that is. That's the access port from the Cyclops underneath. You can go down under and get up into that. There's a prawn suit in here. And everything's a glass corridor. I figured there was no sense of having an underwater base without having glass everywhere to be able to see everything. My next prawn suit. And another prawn suit. Come around over here. This will take us to all the access for all of my 3 Cyclops. You can enter through the bottoms. Down at the very end there, there's a little entrance hatch. Actually, let me go this way. I do need to put in ladder right here so I can get up. Apparently I forgot that when I was building the rest of this. However, I did not forget it on this side. I think. No, I remembered it on this side. Well, that's my city inside. We'll get a better look at that in just a minute. Alright. So we come up here. Now we're accessing the main workings. On each side, up here, on that side, and up on that side, those are all the apartments. Right above us here in the middle is a little observatory. And if you're building something this big, you have to have lots and lots of reinforcements and bulkheads. So that's why these doors are all here. They don't need to be shut. They just need to be attached to give you extra reinforcement. Lost here. Where am I going? I know where I want to go. Go up into the observatory real quick. Alright. So the observatory, we've got 3 of these observation rooms, which I just love. Everything you can see here. And just a note, all that light you see down there, that's all natural. The plants make all that light, which is just so cool. I love this game. It is probably the most beautiful game I think I've ever seen. I just enjoy it so much. My 3 Cyclops are out on this side. And then my sonar room, completely maxed out. I can search for everything, everywhere. All my scanner room upgrades, all range upgrades. Really, the only thing you need is range upgrades on this thing, because you want to be able to find anything at a moment's notice. Now we'll go down again. No, I don't want to go up, I want to go down. There we go. Now I'm down. All right. These are my outdoor gardens. We'll go out there and take a look. Everything that we could possibly need is here. There are a few items here that you need for endgame. There are a few items here that helps you survive. Some give you oxygen, some give you water, some give you food. You can use some for ingredients to make other things. So everything here gives you something. And I like it a lot because it gives off so much cool light. Alright, where am I? Alright, we'll start on this side. Over here, we've got my water filtration plants. 4 filtration machines. I can pick up enough water here to completely fill my Cyclops in about a half an hour. But I never really need it because of the plants that I eat. When we come up here, we have a bioreactor. I started with this one on this floor because this was the first one that we kind of were able to build. So I didn't really need it in this base, but I thought it'd be kind of cool just because it was the first one. Now when we get up here, however, these are my nuclear reactors. These are what run this whole place. Got reactor rods in each reactor room. And they completely run my whole base. When we come around outside here, this is more of my storage rooms, which I have no storage bods up here yet because I haven't needed them yet. They're all going to be lockers eventually. This is my workshop, for everything we need, everything you could possibly want to do all of your lab work. Of course, you need a trash can to get rid of any unwanted items. And we'll go back down here now. Here is my aquarium. My aquarium is 4 floors tall. I have probably the coolest fish that I could find, and I've either put them in here or hatched them. That one is my favorite, the little cuttlefish. There's another one right there. They are the coolest and probably the hardest to find here. Their eggs are scattered, and I think there's only 6 eggs in any set world. I've got a couple of mesmerizers, which are creepy little things. That's that guy right there. Get out of my way, mister. That little guy right there. Right there. If you see him out in the wild, if you're looking at him, he will scream at you and suck you in. And you will have a bad day. Okay, so that's my power and water room down there. That would be my aquarium down this side. And over here is my garden, my indoor garden. You saw all my outdoor gardens. Now I've got my indoor gardens. Of course, my marble melon. Now, I am pretty low on water, so I will give you a little idea what I'm talking about. So we will pick 3, and we will cut 1. And when I cut this, you'll see 4 seeds come out. Okay? So now I can use this planter, plant these 4 seeds, and eat these 3 plants. Now if I do the same to this next row, and I put the seeds back in, $105 on food and $100 on water. And I don't have to touch anything else. And I'm done. And by the time my food and water is low enough where I'm going to need more again, this will all be full. I rarely ever have to touch back here. Just an idea. If you ever are playing this, if you have not played it yet, but you want to, I can't recommend it enough. It is amazing. And once you find marble melon, you're set. Game is so much easier. Now, this is why I don't really need much storage upstairs. I've got my power cell charger for my Cyclops. I have battery chargers, both sides, for all of my electronics. And then all of my power, or all of my storage, modification station, fabricator, ton more storage. My med kits, every time these are blinking, there's another one ready. So you'll never run out of med kits. Now when we go up here, a whole nother load of storage. Plus all these bags are storage. I don't think I have anything upstairs further. No, I don't. And all these, the way they look with the big X on them, these are all reinforced walls. Because without reinforced walls, when you use a lot of glass, your base will basically get unstable and will start springing leaks. And you really don't want an underwater base to start springing leaks. It's awful, especially on a base this size. Oh, there. That is my base in Subnautica. Like I say, absolutely one of my favorite games. I've played it through twice. I've beat it twice. I have a creative save as well, where I like to go in and just see what I can and can't do, see what's possible or not. That way when I have another playthrough, I can do stuff like this. This is so much fun. Now you don't need anything this size at all. I like it because I enjoy building. I like being creative. I think this is the most relaxing part of the whole game, is building some of the cool stuff you can build. It's hard enough to get one Cyclops built, let alone 3 or 4 sea moths, 3 prawn suits. Now what we can do, let me go jump in one of my sea moths here quick, and I'll run up to my rocket, and I'll show you what we got up there.
Welcome aboard, Captain. online.
Okay, guess that came up a little hot. Now, two things I've got floating up here above my city. I have mobile vehicle bay. This is what gets you to build your sea moths, your Cyclops, or your prawn suit. This thing floats to the surface, you climb up here, you bring it whatever it needs, and these four little dudes will fly out and create whatever you want to build. So cool. The stuff that they came up with on this game, just amazing. That's my big boy right there. See what we got going on. Call the elevator down. Pretty sure I pressed the button. Never mind, it's already down. All right, so this is my rocket. I haven't really added anything special in here. It really doesn't let you. It comes with all the storage. It comes with all your accessories, your upgrades. Now it has, is this it? Life support. Here it is. The time capsule. If you ever start playing this game and you finish it, make sure you use this time capsule. This is the coolest thing. Throughout my playthrough, I have found two or three time capsules that other players have dropped. Once you prepare a time capsule and drop it, as you launch and take off, this time capsule will randomly spawn in someone else's world, and they have a chance to find it. And I've messaged different people because they have their PSN name on the time capsule that they've put in a little message, and I've gotten messages back just saying they couldn't believe that someone found it, and that, you know, they hope everything that they put in it was useful, because you get to put things inside this for another player. It is the coolest thing. So please don't forget, because it sure does help a lot. And here's all your gear. And what a view. Oh gosh, this game is just something else. Whoa! Something just happened, and I got launched off the rocket. It looked like this thing was going to sink. Oh, that would have been bad news. And right down there, that's my base. Straight down. Go over here to my Seamoth. Give you one more look down. That's my baby right there. Well, that's it. That is my Subnautica. Like I say, if you'd like to see a playthrough on any of these games, just let me know. I still have a base tour in the forest. And let's see, I've got a few people that want to see a garage walkthrough in GTA, just because of the paint jobs and the styles of cars that I have in there. Those ones should be quick. But after the GTA garage walkthrough, I'm up for pretty much anything. If anybody's got any ideas, let me know. I've got the forest, I've got Subnautica, No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, GTA, Red Dead Redemption. I think on Red Dead I'm level 118 right at the moment, somewhere in that range, 18, 120, somewhere like that. I quit playing, like I said, because of all the trolls and griefers on there, but I'd be willing to get back in if anybody wants to. Anything at all. You guys let me know what you want to see. I've got a ton of games. But that few list in the list there that I just mentioned, that's what I've been playing currently. So you guys let me know. I have a ton more besides what I mentioned. I'm on PS4, so if you want to play multiplayer or something, if you want to see a playthrough of something, a walkthrough, you let me know. I will talk to you all again very soon in the next video.